Hello. I'm Cathy with a C.A. Taylor. I'm your instructor today for the Arthritis Exercise Class brought to you by the St. Joseph County Commission on Aging in Three Rivers, Michigan. Hoping you're having a good day. Today we're using knobby balls. They're the little blue balls that are on the floor over there. If you do not have knobbies, a ball about that size would be fine. And when you're not using these, if you set them on the floor with the pull side or the label side down, then they don't roll around. Hello! So, today we're using knobby balls. I really wish I could just turn the camera so I could show you the wall over here so that we could use them up against the wall. In the classroom, I would have you stand up against a wall and put the knobby balls behind the neck or the shoulders or the lower back, and they're a good relaxation tool. So even though I don't show it to you during the virtual classes, you can do that. You just put them, stand by a wall comfortably and put them behind your back. One for the neck, and then all you do is turn side to side like that. And you get a nice massage in the occipital area, the lower part of the head and into the neck. You put two of them, and sometimes it's really hard to get them there, behind your shoulder areas, and then you go like this against the wall. It's a good massage, a self-massage. You can also put one or two of them right in the spine area and just kind of go side to side. You know, they're going to be on top of each other. And then you can put two of them in the lower back area and just kind of massage up against the wall. So that's something that you can do with the knobbies that we're not going to do today, because trust me, you don't want to see my clothing in front of the camera while I turn the tablet. But if you want something to do that's relaxing after the class, that's what you can do. Hello. And if they're not completely full, they're okay for the class. If they're deflated a little bit, they're okay for the class. Now, if you want a good massage, whether you're using the chair or the wall, you want to make sure that they're full of air, okay? So, let's see. You've got abdominals that are going to listen to the brain when you tell them to tighten. You have water if needed, something for your lips if you need it. I keep reminding myself I'm the only one talking. And then you need a space heater or some form of circulation for the air in case you get sweaty, okay? Temperature on the floor down here today is 63 right now. I don't know if it'll drop down to 62 or not, but we're going to keep warm anyway. I'm going to check the tablet. Okay, so we've got Bev and Sharon joining with us right now. Sometimes I can't see everybody as they bump up on the screen. So if someone, jumps in and I don't acknowledge you, that's because I can't see you. Unfortunately, you can see me, and very unfortunate for you, you can hear me. So without further ado, I'm going to put the music on that we're going to listen to. I'm going to get a drink, and then we're going to begin. I just had a vision. If they ever do an autopsy on me, with all the stuff I put on my lips, my insides are probably full of that color. Don't you think? Oh, welcome to the Arthritis Exercise Class for today, folks. Okay, let's sit our tushes on the chair, edge of the seat, and remember that's only for the class because we want to be able to have our hip joints work, okay? All right, we're going to start out with turning the head side to side, stopping in the center. I need to have you breathe. We're going to drop the ears to the shoulders, stopping in the center. Okay, let's make a change. Put the feet in front of the knees. We're going to tap the toes. We're going to do piano with the fingers. Now remember, we're isolating it in the fingers, not the elbows. We're not doing this, okay? We're just doing some finger work here. Okay, now make a change. Bring the feet back, tap the heels. We're going to thumb circles. I think I hear someone breathing. Good job. Reverse. And stop. Let's take the feet back in the front. We're going to scrunch the toes and release. We're going to cat scratch with the fingers. Oh, temperature just dropped. Ay, ay, ay. And then stop. Breathe. Let's do a foot slide. Touch the tips of the fingers to the thumbs. Remember your abdominals are tight. Get them off of your clothing. Support your body upright. And stop. Breathe. Okay, knees and ankles are together. We're going to do a side step. Touch the thumb to the base of the fingers. And then stop. Separate the feet. We're going to do a seated step touch. Fist, thumb in and thumb out. And stop. Breathe. Okay, feet in front of the knees. We're going to alternate the arms. Palms are down. Oh my goodness. The floor is cold and my arms are making a breeze. Don't feel sorry for me. It's okay. Were you at the COA when we had to keep dropping the temperature all the time because it was always too hot? And rest. I think I hear at least one person breathing. Make sure you're breathing, get all that bad air out, okay? Okay, feet in front of the knees, turn the palms up. alternate, and push up. Now, I'd like you to think about where you're feeling most of the movement and if you feel any uncomfortableness. Because the reason I use tools in my classes is because they're an extension of your body when you use them, and the energy goes over into the fingertips, and then you're not as sore in the areas where you're uncomfortable. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to start out hands under the legs, and then come up, and come forward and back too. Try and keep your abdominals off your clothing, please. And stop. Breathe comfortably. Okay, modified jack. Abs are tight. Okay, I'm going to check my tablet real quick. You can stop, breathe. Okay, so Sherry came on. The reason you couldn't catch me on Tuesday was because the COA activities were canceled because of the weather, and no one at the COA posted that I wasn't doing a class. I was assisting Mr. Taylor in snow removal outside on our property. And I'll share with you the first good swipe of the roof rake onto the roof that had like a 5-foot drift on it. Pulled it down and it came and hit me in the face and got all over my clothes. Jeez. You'd think as many years as I've been doing that, it wouldn't have done that. Anyway, so that's why you couldn't find me, Sherry. Okay, we're going to do some standing up work right now because we still have some joint checking to do. So let's go ahead and look like upside down Y. That's the best way I can get you into the position for the toe tap. And the legs stay out there and swing the arms. And I did go to the chiropractor yesterday, and she put me back into place. You're going to move forward, and then hamstring curl. Check the knee joints. And then stop. This is the worst part right now, I think, anyway, because you're still cold, you're still not really warmed up, and we've got to do this. Oh, Mama. You're going to push your twist to the back and squats. Breathe out as you go forward. Push your tush. Do not put those knees over your toes and over like 4 inches over the floor. Please don't do that. Alrighty, let's march in place. I'm checking once more. Sherry says she was worried about me. Trust me, I'm worried about me. Thank you. All right, let's get our knobbies. They have articles. You know, people write in to get advice, and a lot of people aren't doing so well with the pandemic, and then they're getting fatigued because of it. Palms facing back, both of them together. So if you're feeling that way, please be assured that there are many of us that are going through the same thing. And I can understand that if you go onto Facebook and you want to see something that you normally would see and it's not there, my goodness, if I did that, I'd wonder what was going on. And stop. Breathe. Okay, this time we're going to turn the palms up. We're going to bring it up. Yes, people are losing their identities. There's quite a bit of a percentage of women that have left the workforce. They've lost themselves, and they're going through a lot of trauma mentally and emotionally. So, okay, let's rest. It's really sad. And I hope if you have any issues like that, that you're talking with someone, you can always message me too. You know, I'm here, except for Tuesday morning. I really thought someone at the COA was going to post. Okay, but I think seniors are getting through this pretty good. If you have a little bit of a desire to keep doing things. So I think a lot of us are like that, and you need to be commended. Okay, so we're going to separate. We're going to go up and down. My daughter-in-law had just gone back to work for 2 weeks. They'd opened up the schools and she went back. And then she's off for 2 weeks because she got COVID at the school. The son and the granddaughter are quarantined. Their nephew is quarantined because Melissa had taken him to school. But no one in my family that has gotten it this time around have gotten it very seriously. The worst thing that they mention is not being able to taste or smell. Okay, let's rest. See, you didn't even feel that because I was just chatting away. So, but can you imagine not being able to taste and smell? Oh, that's like not having any toes and you can't walk. Oh, terrible. Knees together, side to side. Just because I keep talking doesn't mean your abdominals are not tight. And you have to let go of the ball. Okay, stop. Separate. We're going to go around the calves now, so make sure you're nice and tight in the abdominal area. The arms are staying straight. And reverse. And stop. So I told Dr. Sherry that I suspected I hurt my back doing what I tell everybody else not to do. Round the thighs now. Because that's what I think I did. Lifted up the snow and then flung it over the railing on the deck. I've never been able to do that without getting a backache. And reverse. And stop. Breathe. Okay, let's put a knobby between the knees. And we're going to squeeze and then pulse. Let's do an external rotation while we're doing this. and stop. Breathe. Okay, one more seated. Separate and then up and down. And stop, legs together, and then side to side. And remember, you have to let this go. It's a mind exercise as well as the body, the joints, muscles and tendons and ligaments. Okay, let's stop. 2, alternate, palms are down, we're going to go forward and back. Now you're going to notice with this, you're moving backwards more than you are up. That's the way it's supposed to be. And then stop, turn the palms now, and then up and down. And then bring them down. Go back to 1, between the knees, squeeze, and then pulse. While we're doing that, we're going to do a lateral. And rest. Okay, we're using one ball. We're going to lean back. Arms are going to be like this. We're going to go full range around the body. We're going to go under and then up. Remember, your abdominals need to be off your clothing. I don't mind if you've got a little tummy flap that's touching your lap. That's okay, but I want your abdominals on the inside really tight. Breathe out as you come forward. You're going to stop and reverse. Keep tabs on your abdominals, please. Okay, let's rest it out. Okay, we're going to turn this way. You can have all of your body on the chair, your tush. Yeah. Mine's a little uncomfortable, but okay. You're going to do a figure 8. And this is one of them that just look at the screen and then go back to looking forward instead of sideways. Reverse. And stop. Switch sides. And begin. reverse. And stop. Good job. Let's see. Is there anything else that we need to do seated? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and get a drink and then do our standing up routine. So just check the color of my lipstick. It's called Berry Brown. So just think about that. If someone does an autopsy on you, what's going to be on the inside of you? What colors? You know, what kind of other substances that don't belong there? Welcome to my lair. My little dungeon down here. The brain works overtime sometimes. Okay, let's stagger the legs. Left leg in the front. We're going to do a rock and roll. Palms are going to be down and both arms at the same time. I drink so much coffee and tea, I wonder what the insides of my body look like right now. It's like probably black. But trust me, do you know the body is so efficient that that's not the case? When they cut into your organs, for any reason, they should look the color that they are supposed to be. And rest. And then switch it out. Right leg in front. Palms are down. Rock and roll. So you have hydrochloric acid in your stomach area, you know, that stuff that eats up all that food. You have prostaglandins that line the stomach so that it doesn't eat the stomach. Do you realize if you put some of that stuff on your finger, it would burn a hole in your finger? But you can put a drop in a glass of water and drink it, and it's just fine. Isn't that something? And rest. At least I think it's hydrochloric acid. Might be something else. No, it's not apple cider vinegar. Alrighty. We're going to use one ball. Anyway, the acid that's in your insides, if you put it on your skin, it would eat a hole in it, okay? Okay, we're using one ball. We're going to go around the calves. Keep your head lined up with your back. Your tummy is tight. Well, actually your abdominal muscles are. Remember, you should be squatting a little bit. And then reverse. Trust me, I don't want you looking at the screen right now. You should be looking down. And then stop, come up, and then we're going to go around the thighs. This should be the last time that we do this. Still a squat, and then go around the thighs. And reverse. And stop. Breathe. Okay, arms out to the side, up and down. I need to hear you breathe. Okay, this time, you're going to take it out to the side. You're going to go behind the back. So this is what we're going to be doing, but we're going to add the legs. Okay, stop. Feet, knees together. We're going to do a side step. Arm out here. And then like this. You're going to travel if you can. Now if you're watching and you're seated, you can still do this from a seated position. And stop. Breathe. Separate. And then go into a step touch. And then go behind the body. Travel. And stop. Let's breathe. Okay, I think we're warmed up enough to do the things I really don't like to do, okay? But I'm sure that other instructors do these all the time. I used to, when you're in the water, it's easy to do, okay? But when you're standing up out of water, it's miserable. Let's be real. Arms out in front. Small circles. Abs are tight, knees are soft. Your hips are soft too. Now reverse. Now these are small. We're going to get to the big circles. And then stop. And I can honestly say it was a whole lot easier with these knobbies in my hands than to do it without. I can still feel it, but it's a whole lot better. Okay, out to the side, small circles. Remember, don't get ahead of yourself. Small. Abs are tight, knees are soft, hips are soft. Oh, and your neck is relaxed. Reverse. And then bring it down. Good job. I always want to say, if I can do this, you can do this, but you know, that's cruel. Because you do just what you can do. And I'm an instructor because I can't keep up with instructors. So, front and big circles now. Remember, you should be soft, although your abdominals are holding your back up nice and tall. And then reverse. I'm losing my form, so we're going to stop. Good job. The best part I like about using these is using them in back of the knees. I hope you do too, because we're going to be doing that. Okie doke, out to the side and big circles. Can you hear me breathing? Takes so much effort. Okay, reverse. 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Okay, set those balls right there and massage yourself out. All right. Breathe comfortably. goodness. It says 11:40 on the clock. We have to start doing the legs. I am so sorry. Not. Okay. Get your chair back into place. I'll be nice. I'll start you out seated first, okay? Did someone say there's nothing nice about what I just said? Well, we'll start standing up then. Okay, edge of your seat. If you've been with me before, you know what we're going to do now. We can do 2 legs at one time. I just put my other ball over here, though. Okay. Sometimes the brain doesn't remember what I'm going to do. So, let's do 2, okay? Put one in there and one in there. Hands like this. And if you only have, say, 1 ball that you're using, just do one side at a time. I'll do them long enough so that you can do one side and then switch. But your abdominals are nice and tight right now, and you're working your abdominals, not just the hip joint. Woohoo! Continue to breathe. Okay, if you have to switch it out, go ahead and switch for about 8 more of these. And stop. Rest. Okay, so you are on the edge. Oh, I have you on edge. Isn't that terrible? Okay, you're going to hinge at your hip. Okay, that's why you need to be on the edge of your seat. You're going to lift the right leg and hinge. Keep your abdominals tight. If you put your hands right there, you can feel the abdominals work. Maybe not a lot, but you can feel all that stuff lengthening and contracting. Okay, switch it out. Other side. Are you breathing? And stop. Let's just rest. Take the balls out of there and relax. Breathe comfortably. While we're resting the legs, let's do hold the balls with the palms facing each other, do an external rotation. There's a lot of tension in the back of the knee holding the knobbies back there, so let it relax. Okay, go to a lateral. Okay. We're going to do the stand-up now. Obviously, you'll just need one. Unless you want a chance using 2 legs at the same time. I'm not gonna. Okay. So now, you can be behind your chair, but look at me. Face me, okay? Like this. I don't want you to hurt your neck, okay? This is what you're gonna do. You can stand behind. You're gonna lift that, put that ball in there, and your right legs next to each other. And you're gonna go out to the side and back like this. So you're facing me so that you don't have to keep using your neck. Your abdominals are tightened off of your clothing. You might add a little tightness in that thigh area when you do this, or the glutes. Okay, we're going to rest. Take it up, take that out. Now we're going to do the other side. Get into good form, okay? Please, make me proud. And you're going to go out to the side and back. Are you breathing? Okay, bring it down, bring it up, and take it out and relax. Let's roll. I need a quick drink. And a little bit more lipstick. Oh. You use a lot more lip stuff in the winter. It's just like you use more hand lotion and body cream in the winter. Okie doke. Let's see. So I'm going to turn, face you. We're going to come over to this side. Okay? We're going to lift, put that ball in there. You're going to go to the back and to the front. As you go to the back, tighten up the gluteus maximus and then release it. You can tighten the quadricep area and then release it as you come forward. If you want to add a balance component, you can let go of your friend the chair. But that's only if you can. And we're going to stop, take that out and roll. Okay, let's do the other side. I made the mistake of looking at the clock. We are almost done. Of course, I couldn't start on time today. You weren't with me anyway, but sometimes you go to start Facebook and the play where you click the tap to post doesn't show up. Okay, forward and back. So then you have to go back and then you have to start back up. Squeeze, oh oops, bad word. Tighten and tighten. Tighten, tighten. I think I hear you breathing. And rest. Take it out of there. Oh, roll. If you're a little tender in the legs later, it's because of what we just did and what we're going to do. I just love these. Okay, so if you've been with me before, I'll come over to the right just a little bit. We have already done the straight out to the side and back. This time we're going to look like a number 4. We're going to go on an angle. Remember, an angle. Do not do this. That's not what I want. I want you to look like this, okay? That's the knee that still has some issues in there. Okie doke, stick it in there. Abs are nice and tight. And you're going to go out on an angle. Squeeze the glutes and release. Squeeze and release. I need to see your lips purse like this. Squeeze. Or excuse me, tighten your abdomen. Okay, let's stop. job. Lift and take it out of there and roll. We're just about done. Woo! Okay. So you know I'm trying not to say squeeze. Squeeze is like what you do this way. Tighten is what you do on the inside, okay? So whenever we get back on site, when I make mistakes, you let me know about it, okay? Alrighty. Put it there. Turn it so you look like a number 4 and on an angle. If you want to ever, when you're doing stuff like this, stand on your toes and get a bar effect, that strengthens your calf muscles and your gluteus maximus. I think it also helps your lungs. Now, I may be just going out a lot on a limb here, but you start breathing faster just to keep up. Okay, let's lift it and bring it back down and bring it out. I really would like to do some more, but we have to start relaxing. And don't jump for joy so much, Bev. Okie doke. Okay, I'm going to dim the lights here. Make sure you've got your chair ready. Let's start out in the standing position. We're going to stand with our feet and knees together, and then we're going to take the right leg out to the side like that, and then lean in. Your abdominals are tight. We're lengthening some of the insides that we're working to help us keep that ball in the back of the knee. Okay, to come up out of this, you come back up. You look like an inverted Y. Then you take that leg back. Other side, you look like a Y, and then you lean. Should still be breathing. Don't make me have to listen so hard. I can't really hear you through there. Okay, to come out of this, you come up. And then when your body's ready, you move that leg over. Okay, now let's take the leg to the back. So they're together, and then you're going to take the right leg to the back, both heels are on the floor. Do you feel the lengthening back there? And then you're going to lean forward a little bit more. Remember, both heels are on the floor. Now, go back a little bit again, and then bring that leg forward. Now you're going to switch them out. You go back as far as you can, but both feet have to be on the floor. And then you lean forward and you get that good stretch. So when we side lunged, we grabbed a hold of things that run along the inside of the leg, inside of the knee. Now we're behind the leg. Lower area, lower calf. And the further you lean forward, the more you can feel it in your leg. Okay, now quit leaning, and then bring that leg forward and roll. Okay, now we're going to move up into here, okay? We're going to do the thoracic stretch. You're going to keep facing me. I'm going to go to the side. Let's separate our legs, but not too far, okay? And go back as far as you can. And then lengthen. Did you feel that grab in the tush area? And on the outer side a little bit more. And lengthen the arms too, they work. But I need to have you tighten up your abdominals, please. And you're still breathing. Keep your abs tight. And now release your abs. Relax your legs. Lift your head. And then when your body's ready, you're going to move it forward. Okie doke. I don't think anybody has as much fun exercising as I do. Okay, so we're going to do just legs separated, not curtsy. You're going to bring your arm to the left and then bring it up and over. You're going to push your hip area out and lengthen at the hip and at the waist. And now at the shoulders. You have to keep in mind that I exercise to eat. If you eat to exercise, it does not work, folks. Okay, now rest, relax. And then when you're ready, bring the arm up first. Send it back where it came from. And then when the body's ready, it will follow. And then I also exercise to live. And position. Bring the arm up, push your hip. There you go. Now lengthen at the hip and the waist. And then lengthen at the arms, the shoulder area. Mr. Taylor got a clarification from the physical therapist because he wondered why he was uncomfortable after he did his stretching. And the young man said, I'm thinking it's a young man, said, well, that's because you're using those muscle groups and then they will be tender afterwards. So I had told Mr. Taylor that. Lengthen a little bit more, and now rest and relax, and then bring it up. And then when your body's ready, it's going to follow. Because I go through that all the time. A lot of people are uncomfortable to some degree, a lot of the time. Okay, let's go ahead and sit down. And then when you start exercising so that you can get those things in your body moving, you still are uncomfortable. But you learn to live with it. But trust me, if you don't keep moving, the fluidity of your body isn't there. When you get up and walk around, the chemical reactions and responses and all of the good stuff in the body doesn't happen unless you're up and moving. So, sitting is the new smoking. It has been for a while. Okay, separate. But you may still feel uncomfortable, especially like Sherry, if your knee is still letting you know it's new, you may feel it. Okay, let's go down. Remember to keep your back straight, your head lined up with your back. Oh, did you feel that? So it's stretching around the hip area, but also up the back a little. And the inner thighs. Now relax. Lift your head back up, set your hands on your legs, and come up. Knees come together. Breathe comfortably. Left arm. Keep it straight. Bring it back over this way. Ooh. So some of us exercise to move. Some of us exercise to eat. Okay, release. Send it back where it came from. Bring it down. Other side. Keep it straight. Bring it across and find the discomfort. Okay, release. Send it back where it came from. Bring it down. Okay, turn the head side to side, stopping in the center. Nice and smooth. And then ears to the shoulders. And stop. Let's nod up and down like you're nodding to a friend. And that's all for today. Thank you for joining me for the St. Joseph County Commission on Aging Arthritis Exercise Class. I appreciate when there are folks that view the videos. When I have company, it's encouraging. Nice to have people join me in my exercise. I haven't decided yet what I will do tomorrow on my Facebook page at 11 o'clock. So I can't tell you what I'm going to do, but if you want to check sometime after 10 in the morning, my Facebook page, and my name is up above this video. I haven't decided yet, but somebody just posted something. Hang on. Let me see what it says. Maybe someone's asking about something. No? Oh, yes. Putting the tortillas in the toaster. As long as the toaster doesn't eat the tortillas. Alrighty, so, but if you want to see what I'm going to do tomorrow at 11 on my Facebook page, check sometime after 10, and we can work out together. Again, be safe, stay safe, be healthy, and stay healthy. Toodles.